They are normally. So that's that one. We also offer a really good host reward, so if you do want to party yourself and want to book this evening, I have got my booking form.
How many of you in the audience here have been in conflict with oneself? Were you in your own feelings, or if you're in your own mind, you fought with your own feelings, or you fought with your own words, you've been in conflict with different emotions, with thoughts in your head, if you had an argument with somebody. So all these are analogies or metaphors to the idea of either external war and internal war or peace, the three categories. And just as I maintain that this would be done at a state level, these three types of relations, it can be also conducted at a neighborhood level. Three categories.
I think this isn't going to get out.
So if you can fill that in and hand it back to me, that would be great. If you need a pen, then there. We also have one of these. You can take this home with you. This just gives you my name and number. So if you do want to find out anything from me.
I haven't got a chance to have a say in it, and it's a matter which is so. It's some problem which you may never know about because it could be, it could be secret or something. So.
Okay, that's clandestine war. Basically, war is a reciprocal conflict. When I use the word reciprocity, reciprocal, it means you have two bodies.
The concept to me is not just having free will, but surrendering your free will. And I was relating almost to a marriage. So when you get married, in a way, you have to, in order for that relationship to work, you have to surrender a little bit of your free will.
Yeah.
But you do it willingly, and I was trying to relate that to the concept of how in some people see God as if you want to go to heaven, there's actually not much choice. How much free will is there really? Because he tells you to.
See, it's fine.
All right, let's go. Going forward, we should all do a better job.
Look, Anna's in a very dangerous situation. The baby's breech.
What does that mean?
It's upside down. She needs a cesarean.
Don't tell me about it, just do it.
I'm an internist, not an obstetrician. Our women always deliver on the mainland. Amy was supposed to get on the sub on Tuesday. The baby's 2 weeks early.
Did you deliver this baby or not?
I don't know.
I guess there's a difference between what you're talking about, which is popular media support, and sort of political support.
But they didn't use the word in those days, hearts and minds. But that's a lot of what it comes down to. A lot of the war depends on hearts and minds. It's just not a matter of bullets and steel. Okay? Sometimes they say bullets and ballots, but really, it's not only just bullets, but hearts and minds often help wage a war. Okay? There's something called another aspect when a country or a group is waging a war, which I call demographic armament. In other words, it's the more people you have supporting you, that's often far better than weapons. And that's something that both Gandhi and Martin Luther King recognized in waging a form of war, but ironically a war without weapons at all. They used the concept of passive resistance. Now, while they wanted to focus on passive, they're also very, very shrewd because it was still resistance. And you can have resistance both with bullets, or you can have resistance by persuasion and also with the pen. And that's exactly what Gandhi was trying to do. So instead of using a military campaign, he was using a very shrewd political and moral campaign. But it forced the colonial powers to recognize that if they didn't deal with him, he still would have mustered up so much support that then it would descend into violence. So they better deal with it.
To be honest,
Yeah.
chemicals-wise, there's community traded products in there as well, so you're benefiting.
More ethical.
Yeah, so basic fair trade.
Yeah.
So there's that side of it. So to me, I would go for those just based on those things. To be honest. I know things like our strawberry shower gel, for example, has got they actually use strawberry oil, and the oil that they use actually comes from, you know, the tiny weeny seeds in strawberries. They squeeze those seeds. God knows how. They must have these all the ethics and stuff. And you also don't have to have. I mean, if you're using pomegranate and fig at the moment, you don't have to go for a men's one. You can go. I had a guy the other week buy Satsuma because he thought that was really nice. It's like really zesty, proper vitamin C kind of boost. Loads of guys use things like olive and shea and cocoa because they're not overpowering smells. You don't walk down the street smelling like a strawberry, which could be a little concerning. But you know, other than that, they try all sorts of different things. Flowery ones are probably a bit of a no-go, but
Is that something natural, or is it? Like
no, white musk used to come from, or musk comes from the bum of a deer.
No way. Like a musk, like it
like
smells
it's scent. It's scent. Used to come from. That's where it used to come from. Body Shop invented the first synthetic musk.
Really? See it. Let it oxidise a bit. Is that true that if you need to let it oxidise before you smell it?
They've got 3 layers. You've got your top notes, your middle notes, and your bottom notes.
Yeah.
The top notes are the stuff that you smell first. Middle obviously is after a couple of minutes, and then the bottom notes is what you can smell when you leave the door, kind of thing.
No, I'm with you. I prefer the musk. It's a bit standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit like
it's same old, same old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Well, I'm Karen. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, and I'm not boring.
Good for you.
I'm Corinne. I'm an art student.
Okay.
I'm Vanessa. I live in the bedroom next door.
We've let her out tonight.
Exercise some free will, yeah.
I'm Lauren. I'm an art student. If you can't tell by the accent, I'm originally from up north, near Manchester.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my thing. I'm Rachel. I'm at Brooks studying social work in my second year.
So, well, I was just very interested today. I was very interested in the topic of free will, and I was trying to do a mind map of free will, and just trying to think of when you think of free will, and I'm trying to relate it to the religious aspect. What things would you come up with if you were to think about free will? What words would you associate with free will?
Choice.
Choice. Okay, great.
Destiny.
Destiny. Okay. Yeah. What? Destination. Go. Break that down a bit.
Should we write them down?
We can. Yeah. Why not? Show it. I brought along some.
So that if anyone new comes in, they'll sort of figure out.
So let's put free will in. Who's going to be scribe? Well, you know.
You.
Sorry, do you know where my card is? Because I want to buy something from the Body Shop.
So,
is that alright? Am I
allowed? Why I was interested, let me just put it in context. I was really interested in the fact that humans seem to be one of the few, out of all the animal species, there are meant to be, how many, I don't know, 10 million animal species around on the Earth. We're the only people who actually understand free will.
Destiny.
Who, when I say understand it, what I mean by that is we exercise it, and we also sometimes surrender it. So Daniel and I were talking. When you get married, to a certain extent, you surrender your free will if the marriage is going to work. You choose. Well, okay, very contentious. So let's break it down. You qualify. Yeah, qualify. Yeah. So you choose. What I meant by that is that if you in order for the relationship to work, you sometimes choose. Right. You might want to do something that you really want to do.
Fine. Take a menu, okay? There's works in like all the rooms in the house.
Contact telephone number.
078 66 43